So, since I had to listen to Taylor Swift's album, and I got sick from it, if you can't tell, the doctor prescribed me with some new Brockhampton music. And, yeah, their sixth studio album, Ginger, is out now, and I'm here to review it. These guys just never take a break, do they? I mean, what, this is their sixth album in, 7 years or so? I know Saturations 1, 2, and 3 came out the same year. And then it was, oh no, I'm sorry, this is their fifth album. And then they had Iridescent last year, which, by the way, I loved, made my year-end list for top 10 best albums of the year. Now we get their album, Ginger, and, yeah, I mean, it's 12 songs, so it's fairly shorter than I thought, especially for a rap album. Anyway, my least favorite tracks, there really wasn't many. There was 3, Boy, Bye, Heaven Belongs to You, and Dearly Departed. Dearly Departed was just kind of one of those ones where I was like, meh. The whole gospel thing to me just isn't really my thing, I guess. So I just kind of leave it be as it is. OK Songs, No Halo, which was one of the 2 songs I heard before the album came out. Sugar, Ginger, and Bigboy. Once again, they in this album they mixed a lot of R&B and regular hip hop together. So I think the R&B tracks are very hit or miss in here. And my favorite track, Saint Percy, If You Pray Right, which was the first of the 2 songs that I did hear from the album. That was the other song I heard. It was really good. I've Been Born Again, Love Me for Life, and Victor Roberts. I just feel like the lyrical content and the bars spit on most of their albums are basically good, and this one's the same way. But the R&B moments kind of bring this album down just a tad bit. I'm not saying it's horrible. I can listen to some R&B and be fine. It's just, I hear a song like J'Overt from their last album, and then we get something like, Dearly Departed, and I'm like, what happened to that fierce aggressiveness that you guys are known to have? Like, I get you can experiment with different things, but fierce Brockhampton is the best Brockhampton. So, even the least favorite, it's like, just barely, like, not my favorite, where it could have been okay, but I just felt like after 3 listens, I was just not really enjoying them any less, but not enjoying them more, so I was just kind of like, yeah, I guess least favorite's where it's going to have to be, because I just can't pinpoint, whether I truly hate them or maybe it's just a thing where I just don't get it that much. But yeah, I think that's more. There's definitely more of the R&B tinge from their last album, Iridescent. This was also their second album without Amir Van after they kicked him out. But that doesn't stop the production from being great. So, But I guess you guys are here for my rating, so yeah. Rating this, definitely not as good as Iridescent. Even the first 3, Saturations 1, 2, and 3, I don't think it's as great as those. To me, this is their worst effort to date, but it's not bad. It's not at all. Like, a 7 out of 10, people are probably going to freak the fuck out on, just because the people who watch my videos are weird at some points, because they think a 7 is, like, horrible, but it's not. I did enjoy this album. I just didn't find myself enjoying it as much as their others, and that's why it gets a 7, because I was expecting, this album where I would be like all the way through just intrigued, where there were parts where I got bored out of my mind, and then there were parts where I was like, yeah, this is cool, and then there were parts where I was just like, it could have been better in areas like this and here, but it just didn't really do a whole lot. Excuse me, for me to really give it an 8 or a 9 or, God forbid, a 10, which with Brockhampton I think is something we all expect to get, but you'd be surprised that you're probably not going to get it most of the time. So yeah, it still gets a good rating, but I know this video is still going to get more dislikes than likes, so what can you do? You can't really stop people from freaking out over an opinion, but hey, I mean, go ahead and tell me in the comments below if you liked the album or hated it. What were your favorite songs, least favorite songs? Please help me reach 500 subscribers. I am 15 away. So if you're not subscribed, why don't you go ahead and just click that subscribe button, click the notification bell, and help me get to my year-end goal and even get past my year-end goals. So if you have friends that like this types of videos, music reviews, top 10s, track reviews, and all that, let them know about my channel and tell them to subscribe to it. Other than that, that does it, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.